Another facility of C++, which you should use extensively in place of macros, is that of inline functions. So inline functions have been used as a replacement for macros, and they allow easier code maintenance and still leave the choice of whether to inline or not to inline to the compiler. So what is meant by inlining? Inlining basically tells the compiler to open up the function and copy and paste the entire code of the function at that very place. And this gives you the same benefit which a large macro is going to give you, that the compiler may actually find out a better opportunity to compile your code and maybe make the execution faster. However, one thing which you need to note is that inlining is not always beneficial. As an example, say if you have a very large code in the inline function to be inline, and that function you are calling from 100 different places, then it is going to lead to a substantial increase in the program size. And once you have a large program size, there may be a lot of slowdown due to various other effects. I don't want to specify the effects, but one of them could be that you actually are crossing a page boundary in hardware, or your instruction cache gets affected, and certain other things. So inlining may not always be beneficial. And the good thing with using the inline keyword is that it leaves the final choice of whether to inline or not to inline with the compiler. So just a small example has been shown here as to how you could potentially get a inline function. You specify it by using the inline keyword in front of the function. So what we have done is we actually now have an inline float getVal which returns a val. And you can check whether the particular function has been inlined or not by dumping out the assembly from the G++ compiler. And the command line has been shown here. Just remember to pass it through a small program. We'll look at this program in the subsequent slides, which is C++ filled, and then pass it through less. Or you could even pass it to Vim, maybe redirect it to a file and pass it to Vim. If the function has been inlined, then you won't find any occurrence of getVal. If it has not been inlined, then you will still see getVal available as a separate function. So try it out.